So one of those perks of living in the old city is traffic and navigating everything from strollers to cars in one-way narrow streets and having to figure out how we're going to fit in and go through all these crazy places. Like, how did these cars even get in here, you know? You see that Rover residents know how to drive their car sideways in order to get in here. So this is always a crazy scene to see. The fact that cars are actually parking in here is insane. But, you know, you got to get close to your house, your business, and all that. Cars even manage to get into these narrow streets. I'm going to show you some highlights down the streets. So, first of all, the Herodian Quarter, which is priestly houses from the time of the Second Temple. And my father does give a tour here, has been giving a tour for decades on Fridays. I'm saying hello to somebody there who doesn't really who recognizes me, and she doesn't know I'm making a video. I'll go in and say hello in a few seconds. And right over here, Nissan Bek, Quarter Israel, which is currently destroyed and being rebuilt. Oh, and there's a tour. This is the Karaites. The house will be a house of prayer for all the nations, an Israeli flag, but this is a Karaite synagogue. And nice plaque about it, you can read about it. I don't want to interrupt I don't not want to interrupt the tour, but just so you know, there's a lot of stories here. For example, by the way, this is called Republic Karaim, the Karaite Street, the Karaim Street, so I don't know why. And anyway, I'm just going to Yeshivat Kotel to drop something off there. My mother does work there, but knowing these are fun stories from the old city. Growing up here, for example, on Sukkot, the Karaites would set up a sukkah, which according to our halakha is not exactly kosher because they don't abide by the rabbinic laws. However, it looks very much like a regular sukkah. So what do? Well, the neighbor next door puts up a sign in Aramaic saying basically, this isn't the kosher sukkah, you should know. And it looks like another sukkah decoration, so who would even suspect? Oh, and the burgers bar. Yes, I remember the days when people would come to the old city and ask for directions for how do you get to the Kotel? And then it gradually advanced to how do you get to the Churva? And finally, so where's the burgers bar? So you're seeing a tremendous change in what brings people to the old city. But it sure is becoming quite metropolitan. And that's where I went to kindergarten, right there, Ganyofi. Wow, that was like forever ago. And the Quarter Café, the Jewish Quarter Café is a beautiful place which my family's community rents out every Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur for the past, 8 years. And we've been praying here, overlooking the Mount of Olives. Quite a very powerful place to pray on Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. Quite beautiful. And you also get to see a view of the lions, which can you see there from here? Yep, you can see the lions there. And I was the lions caretaker for near 5 years. And there was one time there where on Yom Kippur, right before an Eilah, I'm a few seconds before the height of Yom Kippur, and I'm looking out the window and I see kids who are probably outside of shul, outside of synagogue, bored because their parents are there and whatever, and they were literally ripping the paint off of the freshly painted lions, which I painted a few days ago. And they were peeling the paint off, and that's how I went into Ne'ilah. Yeah. It's a lot to put up with them. But anyway, perks of living in the old city. All right, until next time.